we have a special guest. Jenna Donahue from the University of Washington Husky Cheerleaders is here to just tell us a little bit about what it's like to be on the cheer squad and living the life of a good time in college, working hard. Also, she just was named Cheerleader of the Week for Sports Illustrated magazine, so check out the interview. Hey everyone, thanks so much for hanging out with us today. I'm here in Seattle at the University District. I love this place, it's so much fun. Lots going on, as you can tell, but most importantly, I'm hanging out here with my friend Jenna, who is a University of Washington senior cheerleader. And one thing I love about this girl, I've known her for a while. I was actually her cheer coach, but I even knew her before that. And I love her a lot. But one thing about her that I want her to talk about is she's very ambitious, and she doesn't just have dreams, but she goes after her dreams. And I'm going to tell a quick story about her. When she was a senior in high school, she decided that she wanted to be on the cheer squad here at the University of Washington. And even though she was a star athlete and people wanted her to keep doing some of that stuff, she decided, no, I'm going to go after what I want. I want to be a cheerleader. I know that will bring great opportunity my way, and it has. So certainly. I just want you to share a little bit about maybe some of the things that you were thinking about in high school and now how they've come around.
Sure. Yeah, so in high school, I was doing volleyball and track, and I definitely loved all of it. But I had done gymnastics for like 12 years when I was younger, and I knew at that point that I didn't want to pursue doing like volleyball or gymnastics or something in college, and I just wanted something a little bit more school spirited and involved that wasn't as much of a commitment, you know. And I had a lot of friends who did cheer and a lot of friends who did competitive cheer, and I kind of realized that it was something I was really interested in. I decided to do cheer in my senior year of high school because I obviously wanted to test it out and see how I felt about it, and I ended up loving it. I loved being so involved. I loved the people I was cheering with. I just loved the attitude everyone had, and I just knew it was something I wanted to continue to pursue in college. But I also knew there was a lot I would have to do to get to that level because obviously college cheer is a step up and a lot more of a commitment and a lot higher of a skill level. So at that point, I decided to start going to open gyms here at the UW. In the spring, they have open gyms for people who want to potentially try out, and it's really hard. I had never partner stunted before. I had the tumbling and everything from gymnastics, but I knew there was a lot of growth needed if I even wanted to be considered. So I started going to those consistently. I got some private lessons with my through a friend that I knew, and I also took hip-hop classes and dance classes because I wanted to improve those skills, and I went after it because I knew it was something I really wanted to do, and it was energizing to be able to get a step closer each time and know that I was almost on my way. So in the end, I ended up making it, going into my freshman year at UW, and it was one of the most rewarding experiences because I put in so much time the year before trying to get up to this level, and knowing that I made it was one of the most rewarding experiences I've ever had.
Yeah. Did you ever feel like, what am I doing? I've never done this before. I want to quit. Like, I'm never going to make it.
Yeah. I had, I was up against these girls who had done like competitive cheerleading since they were 12 years old. And I was here 17, 18 doing it for the first time. And there was a lot of times when I would come home and I'd be so frustrated, like, I'm spending so much time doing this and I really didn't think I had a chance, but I was like, why am I giving up now when I've put so much time into it already? I'm not just going to quit halfway through. And at that point, I almost exponentially got better. And, you kind of like reach this level and then you just skyrocket. And that's kind of what happened to me. And all of a sudden, everything was hitting for me and it wasn't as frustrating. And if I would have given up at that point when I was frustrated, none of this would have ever happened, in my life.
Yeah. And I think that's so good that you actually invested time, money, yourself, everything into going after something that you dreamt about, right? And a lot of people want to have the dream and make it happen, but they don't try and put in the effort to invest and make things go the way they want them to go. And I'm sure also it was a lot of hard work.
Yeah, certainly.
And hoping, you're also juggling classes because you do have a major and you do want to eventually graduate and
get
do
a job.
other things. Yeah. So how did you do that? How did you continue to stick out all the different tasks that you had to do? And I'm sure there was drama with the cheer squad. Like, how do you stay focused?
Well, I think you just kind of have to almost like keep your eye on the prize, I guess. Not necessarily like there's a goal I'm hoping to wish through, to get to through this, but just remembering the positive aspects of it. And, the moment when I run out onto the football field for a Saturday game, like just that feeling right there is worth everything that's frustrating about it. You know, everything you do in life is going to be frustrating at some point, but you got to focus on the positives and, you know, like all the blessings that have come from it. I got to remember those in, you know, the moments that are hard for me, that I'm struggling. And I also almost appreciate the difficulties because, you know, it's taught me time management. It's taught me how to be a better student and focus my time on the right things, and also just, you know, how to know that I want something and then go accomplish it. And like you said, like obviously things come up, but it's made me a stronger person in the end. And so it's more than just focusing on positives. It's looking at, you know, how it's improved my life in so many different ways.
That it's good to have those challenges, and it's good
absolutely.
to have successes that come your way too. So thank you so much for sharing, and
you're welcome.
Congratulations on all the accolades you've received, and also the job that you're about to have.
Thank
it's
you.
a fantastic one. So all the hard work is paid off for sure.
Thank
and
you.
if you're going, maybe you don't really know what you want to do when you grow up, you don't know if college is for you. Maybe you are grown up and you're feeling like, wow, I haven't really done anything with my life. I just want to encourage you to maybe try some different things out, find what you're good at, and be all in. Just go for it, go hard. Don't give up when things get tough. Take the challenges with stride and use them to become a stronger person. So thanks so much for sharing.
You're welcome.
Thanks for hanging out on the blog. We'll see you soon.
Hey guys, we had so much fun listening to Jenna's story. There's many stories to come with interviews and people talking about their lives, doing great things. So don't forget to subscribe so that you can know every single time there's a video or we're writing on the blog, a comment, whatever you want to do. Make sure you're subscribing. Also, we'd love to see you on social media. All the links are down below, and I look forward to talking to you more right here on the blog.